The market share question on leather is a really interesting one. And I'm very doubtful that leather will recover its market share going forward. I think we're looking at a new normal where the quality of the competition is now becoming really good. Nobody needs leather. We have to persuade customers that leather are a valid product, and that is getting ever more difficult. For leather, naturally, it's a particularly interesting point of view, because when we began 5 years ago, a lot of people said to us we shouldn't promote leather because leather was so popular it all sold, and all we would do is upset the pricing structure. But actually, it was very clear that the positioning of leather was potentially harmful to its long-term future, with too much of the leather selling as a commodity. And we see today the sectors where leather is doing well is where tanners have positioned their product away from the commodity sector and into a real value sector, either on aesthetics or on performance. And while in leather, naturally, we're going to fight a huge battle on defending leather against false claims, both against leather and for competition. The real battle for tanners is going to be making really high value leather and persuading customers that it's worth spending the money on. But the huge attack in the automotive trade of plastics and vinyls is only just beginning, and we're seeing here in China more and more consumers are being sold plastic instead of leather. And we're also seeing in footwear that leather share continues to diminish, and if you look at the five-year plan for China, the 2 out of the 10 industries that they're wanting to support, which are relevant to footwear, are artificial intelligence, automation that is, and new materials. And if you are applying automation to footwear, as we're seeing with the new Adidas Speed Factories for both the US and Europe, this is not about leather, it's about non-leather materials. That's going to be a tough one to win back. And I hear at this show that in the United States, leather's losing market share in every sector right now. So we have a battle to fight for the future of leather. Underlying environmentally, socially, and from every sustainable argument, the natural origins of leather, the qualities of well-made leather should mean that leather should, in the long term, win as a successful material. But it is not going to win unless we fight the battle on its behalf.